Hey everyone, Munchie here, and today I want to show you the latest update to our Lotro Hardcore plugin. This update introduces a new system called the Chronicle. The Chronicle is basically an account-wide achievement journal for your hardcore characters. And unlike Lotro's D system, which are tied to a single character, the Chronicle tracks your hardcore progress across all of your eligible characters. So as you play different hardcore runs, your achievements, badges, scores, and unlocks start building into one shared account journal called the Chronicle. So let's take a look. When you first open the Chronicle, you'll land on the overview page. New players will have a little less information here at first, but as you play, this page starts filling out with your character's progress, account progress, badges, and recent unlocks. At the top, you'll see your current character's information, including your character name and your Chronicle sigil. The sigil is basically a customizable icon that you'll eventually be able to change with different avatars and icons from the market, which I'll explain later. Below that is the run state. This gives you like a quick snapshot of how this specific run is going. Next one is the account summary. This is where your Chronicle starts to feel more like an account-wide thing. You can see your total Chronicle score, your ink, your completed achievements, and your unlocked badges. Your account score is shared across all of your hardcore characters. So when one of your characters earns score, your total Chronicle score increases as well. Ink is our Chronicle currency. You earn it from completing different achievements and challenges, and you can spend that on the market or use it in the badge sharing system. You'll see the badge showcase here. Badges are visual rewards tied to achievements and challenges. And as you complete different goals during your hardcore runs, you unlock badges, and you can choose which ones you want to display on your Chronicle overview. Under that, we have the current character's progress. This shows achievements that this character is currently working towards. If an achievement is partially complete, you'll see its progress bar here. Over here, we have recent unlocks, which shows the most recent achievements and badges this character has unlocked. These are character specific, so each hardcore character has their own recent history. So once we move on to the achievements tab, this is where you can track all of your Chronicle achievements currently available. You can see the name of each achievement, the current progress, the reward, and a description of what you need to do. Achievements are grouped into different categories like progress, survival, combat, and difficulty. As we continue developing the plugin, we can add more achievements, more badges, and potentially new season goals. You can also filter the list to show achievements that are in progress, completed, or still locked. Next one is the ledger. The ledger is a snapshot of all of your hardcore characters and what they have accomplished. You can see each character's personal score, achievements recorded and earned badges, ink gain, deaths, revives, difficulty, and other run information. For example, this character has a personal score of 120, 5 achievements recorded, and 5 earned badges. Even though ink is shared across the account, the ledger still shows how much ink that specific character has contributed. You can sort the ledger by different values like score, level, progress, and name. This makes it easier to compare your different hardcore characters and see which runs contributed the most to your Chronicle. Characters that have not started a hardcore run yet are going to show up as pending. Next is the badges tab. Badges are unique pieces of art tied to the Chronicle achievement. They are meant to be small visual trophies that show what your hardcore characters have accomplished. For example, this first badge is awarded when a player reaches level 10 during a Chronicle eligible hardcore run. Once you earn a badge, you can assign it to a slot in your badge showcase. So if I put this badge in slot number 1 and another badge in slot number 3, then when I go back to the overview page, those badges now show up in my showcase. Badges can have different states too. So some are earned, some are received, and some can be upgraded. An earned badge means that you've completed the challenge yourself. A received badge means that another player shared this badge with you, and an upgraded badge means that you originally received it from somebody else, but you completed the challenge yourself, so it's upgraded and you get the full score of what was remaining. This brings us to the sharing system. The Chronicle allows players to share certain badges with each other. If another player has earned a badge that you don't have, they can generate a share code and give that badge to you. But the thing is, when you receive the shared badge, you get the badge and a small amount of score, but not the full achievement value. The full score is reserved for players who actually completed the challenge by themselves. This creates a way for players to collect badges and build their own Chronicle, even though they can't complete every single challenge right away. But the highest score still comes from actually earning the achievements yourself. So when you successfully share a badge with another player, that player receives a thank you code. They can then give that code back to you and you can enter it here. If that code is valid, you receive a commendation. Commendations are going to be tied to unique achievements and badges. The market is where you can spend ink on cosmetic Chronicle upgrades. This includes things like sigils, badges, badge borders, and other visual customization options for your journal. The idea is that ink gives you something meaningful to earn, even after completing achievements. Instead of only being a score number, ink lets you personalize your Chronicle and make your journal feel more like your own. So over time, One player's Chronicle might look very different from another player's Chronicle, depending on what badges they display and what cosmetics they unlock. Finally, we have the info section, and this kind of breaks down all the different terms and how the systems work. The goal with this update is to make hardcore runs feel like they are contributing to something bigger than just one character. Even if a character dies, that progress is still going to stay. It's still going to be part of your Chronicle. This is still something we'll keep expanding over time, and with more achievements, more badges, more cosmetics, and more ways to customize your Chronicle. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next update.